everyone. So today I'll be walking you through the decoding lab application. So you can use it as a Dhee app. So in your Play Store, in Apple as well as iPhones as well as Android, you'll have an option of downloading the Dhee app and using it. On the website as well, you can use. So you'll be going to student.decodinglab.com. So it'll show you a login page where you have to add your email ID and your password. So once you get a student account, you'll be receiving a mail with all these credentials. You can change the password in the future as well. So once you add your email ID and password, you have to click on login. It'll be sending you a OTP. So in your registered email ID itself, you'll be getting an OTP. You have to add the OTP to the same website and it will log you into this particular dashboard. So in this dashboard, the first view you get is of the career opportunities. So the team will be adding your career opportunities that are coming to DCL. So when you click on a particular JD, you will get all the details about the job description. So it will tell you what the role is, the tentative date for the interview, that is in between these two dates, your interview will be conducted. And you will have a registration end time. So in this particular time itself, you have to register for that particular drive that is being uploaded for you. So if you have the Dhee app, it will immediately notify whenever a new JD will be posted by the team. So it will give you all the details about the required skills that is required from your end and the job requirements, that is what the company is looking for. So the qualification, the stack, stream, year of passing out, gender, 10th, 12th, your graduation percentage. So each company, this percentage will differ. So you have to look into that as well. The backlogs, academic gaps, salary details, bond details, everything will be mentioned here itself. You also have the interview rounds that the company is going to be conducting. So in this particular JD, you have only 2 rounds. So depending on the company, you will have the number of rounds that are going to be conducted for you being displayed over here. And then you have the roles and responsibilities that you will be following in the company. And then you have a profile versus job requirement match. So here you will be seeing that if your profile matches the profile of the JD. So how this is done is, so once you get your credentials, go into your profile. Over here, you have to add all your details. These details will be pre-filled for you. Okay, you can edit it. Then you have to add a small bio about yourself. That is, what developer are you? What do you want to become as a developer? Is it a front end? Is it a back end or a full stack developer? Which course you're pursuing? Is it a full stack Java or Python development that you're going to go into? And then you have to add your professional profiles. That is your GitHub, LinkedIn, and your resume. So an updated resume has to be updated in your profile itself. And then you have your general information. So add your address, your complete address, your current state, current city where you're in, and your work experience. So if you have 1 year and above work experience, you can add it over here as 1 year and above, or you can leave it as fresher itself. And then you have your skill set. Over here, you'll be adding all the skills that you have currently. And once you develop new skills, you have to come and update this section. Then you have the education information. So this part can be edited only once. So you have to be really careful while you fill this particular section. If anything goes wrong, you can contact your student admin and ask them to edit the content that is added over here. So here you have to add your 10th, 12th, your highest graduation details and your percentage and CGPA and your additional information, which is your backlog and academic gap. Now going back to our JD. So depending on the content that you have filled out in your profile, it will match the content that the JD has asked for with the profile that you have filled. So if it matches that JD, it will give you eligible to apply over here. If not, your stack or stream does not match with the JD that is provided, it will tell you not eligible to apply. So in DCL, we have 3 types of JDs. One is your skill-based JDs, as you can see here. It's called as skill-based JDs. So these are JDs that you have to go meet your student placement admin, and they will add you for the job description if you're eligible. So you cannot directly apply to these JDs. So they will select few students and then apply for you guys. And the second type of JDs are public JDs. So these JDs can be applied by any student, not only DCL students, it is open for everyone. So anybody who gets this particular JD as public, they can directly get an apply button and they can click on apply and just upload your resume, and it will be going to our placement admins. The third type of JD that we have is DCL specific JDs. So these JDs are applicable only for DCL students. So if your profile matches, immediately instead of this blue panel, you will get a small button as apply now. So you can click on that and it will let you apply for that JD. So you can see here, if you click on view all, it will go to your careers tab. Over here, you will have all the JDs that are posted and which are open over here. You can see all the JDs. You can also filter it out based on your qualification, stream, stack, percentage, year of passing, academic gap and backlogs. When you apply this filter, you will get only the JDs that you can apply for and you will be eligible to apply for. So any JD you click on, it will have the same details. It will tell you if you are eligible to apply for that JD or not. So as you can see here, in the previous one we had, you weren't eligible because your stack didn't match. Over here, your stack, all your content matches. So it will tell you it's eligible to apply. So this is about your career opportunities. Whatever career opportunity will be posted will be shown up for you guys as well. The next thing you have is upcoming interviews. So all the upcoming interviews that you have will be showing up as a card over here. In this content, you will have which company the interview is in, where is it an offline, online interview that is going to happen, the location of that particular company, and what time you have to be. If it's an face-to-face interview, you will have the timing and the location that you have to go to. So all the upcoming interviews will come as a card over here, and you can see the details there itself. The next thing you have is the scheduled classes. So all the classes that are scheduled for you will be displayed over here. So there are 3 states that your class can take. One is completed, one is ongoing, and the other one is on hold. So what this means is, if the class is completed, it means that particular technology has been completed by the trainer for you. Okay. And if it's ongoing, it means that class is still going on and you have to be present in that class at that particular time. And if it is put on hold, it may be possible that the class is just paused for that particular day. So if the class is on hold, you don't need to attend that class, only that particular class for that day. It will be rescheduled from the next day. So it can be that the trainer is busy and the class is being cancelled by them. So when you click on a particular ongoing class, you will get all the details about the class. That is, which technology is going on, what time it is, from when it is started, which branch it is the technology is being conducted in. It will also give you the time, the room number in that branch where you have to be going. It will also give you your attendance status. That is the total number of classes that are being conducted, how many you were present and how many you were absent for that particular class. Then you have your trainer information. So it will be giving you the email ID of the trainer. So if you have any doubts, you can contact them through the email that is provided here. So all your classes, if you want to get attendance, you have to click on this scan QR. So it will open up your camera. So on your in your camera, you should give permission for your accessibility to your camera. So preferably use your phones, because your trainer will be showing you a QR code. The QR code changes every 5 seconds. So you have to scan it in that amount of time the trainer is going to show you the QR code on the screen. You have to scan the QR code and your attendance is marked for that particular class. So you have to do the same thing for every class. You have to scan the QR code that is provided with the trainer. Then if your camera is not working or something is wrong with the application and you cannot be able to scan the QR code, you will be clicking on this show QR. So you have your attenders who will be scanning this QR code and giving you attendance for the day. So this is about how you're going to take attendance from your class. So this is just a clock representation of the entire schedule that you have. So it will tell you throughout the day how busy you are and how many classes are going for you. This is a section where you can see here from our achievers. So these are the students that were placed in different companies through DCL. So you can see where they are placed, like what stack they are placed in, and you can also see a video where they'll tell you how they got placed into that particular company. So this will help you out to understand how they prepare to crack a particular interview. The next section, as we have already seen the career section. Next we will go to in the career section itself, we have view my applications. Over here, you can see all the applications that you have sent out from DCL. So once you apply, if it is applied, it will come as applied as your on top of your particular card. So here you can see which stack you have applied for, which is the company that you have applied. So when you click on that particular company, you will get all the details. That is an entire history of what is happening to your application. So currently you have applied. The next stage, what it is, if the company, once the company updates, it will be shown over here. You also have all the details about the company, the application status, and when you have applied for this particular company. So if a particular round is scheduled, it will give you scheduled, it will give what the round is about and when that round is gonna take place. So this is about your applications. So it will tell you total applications that you have sent out, how many are ongoing, that is which and all are scheduled, how many number are scheduled, how many applications have got rejected, how many are in pending, and how many you have got selected. That is, if it's selected, it means you're placed to that particular company. If you go to interviews, you will get the interview round that you have. So it will tell you which mode, that it's online or offline, the location where it is in. If it's an online, the location won't be mentioned. The link will be sent to you through email. Okay. And then you have your timing and the date. So few companies send out this interview for screening round as well. It is only that your resume is getting screened by the company. So you don't need to attend any meeting or go anywhere to attend a particular interview for this particular round. It is just to make you aware that your resume is being screened by that particular company. So this is about your application section. Next, you have your performance. So for every technology, you will be writing a mock. So all the mock marks will be shown here in your performance. You will have the technology and the when it was conducted and the marks that you have obtained. So if a trainer gives you a feedback, that feedback will also be visible over here. So for each and every technology, you will have the mock marks displayed for you. Then you have the tests. So you will be taking all the tests on this portal itself. Unless it's a Viva, it will be face-to-face, or else you will be taking most of the tests on this platform itself. This doesn't work on your phone. You have to use your laptops and log into student.decodinglab.com and then take up this test. Once a trainer gives you a test, it will be just an invite that is seen. Once the trainer activates the test, you will get this button of take test. So you have to click on take test. First, you have to click a picture of yourself so that we can detect your face. Click on start test. So once you start the test, there are three types of questions the trainer can give you. One is MCQs, one is fill in the blanks, and one is a coding question. So if it's an MCQ question, you have to just select a particular answer. Sometimes there can be multiple answers that are correct, so you can have a choice of clicking 2 or more options as well. So once you click on a particular answer, you have to click on save and next. The same thing here as well. Save and next. You can revisit a particular question back again and change your option if you will to. Over here in fill in the blanks, you have to only add the content in the blank. So if it's equal to is the answer here, you have to only add the content. Do not explain the answer what you're writing over here. It will be marked as wrong. So only the answer should be written over here. You can save in next. So these are the coding questions. You can write this code depending on the trainer. They'll give you the languages that you have to write the code in. You can write the code in Python, Java or JavaScript. Okay. So depending on the trainer, you will be getting these options. So it can be only one option or all three can be provided to you. So if you click on Python, it will give you the starter code of only Python. If you click on Java, it will give the starter code of Java. And if you click on JavaScript, it will give you the starter code of JavaScript. So over here, you have to only write the logic, no print statements, just the logic. As you guys will be writing in LeetCode or HackerRank, the same way here as well, you have to just write the logic. You have an option of skipping a question as well. Over here, if you see, your question will be on the left, so it will have a description, example, the constraints, the same pattern as you see in your LeetCode. Over here in your right section, you will be writing the logic for that particular question. So now if I write a wrong code for this and I run the code, the first thing that it does is it runs the visible test cases. So once a visible test case fails, it will give you what the input was, what the expected output is, and what the output you have got. So you have a chance to debug and edit your code. So once you write a right answer, you have to first run the code and pass all your visible test cases. Once your visible test cases have passed, you have to click on submit code. When you submit a code, it will test all the hidden test cases that are there in this question. So once that hidden test cases also pass, then you can click on, if any errors have come in your hidden test cases, you can edit your code again and submit the code. So only when you click on submit code is when the code gets saved, or else it doesn't get saved or submitted. So you have to click on submit code once you have written the code. Even if your hidden test cases haven't passed and your test cases have passed, it is fine. You can still click on submit code. Only then you have to click on submit. So when you click on submit, your entire test will be submitted. So we will be seeing if your camera is constantly on. So if not, it will give you face not visible. And if you have multiple faces also, it will be shown to the trainer that there are multiple faces visible on your screen. If you move out of your screen and keep coming back to your screen, also it will be taken as a violation and given to the trainer. So your face should be visible and only one face should be visible on your screen. So now if it also detects if you cannot copy paste a code. So if I try to copy paste, it will be given as a violation. It will go to the trainer telling that you have tried tab switching. Okay. So if I tab switch also currently, it will give me a error. Okay. And it will get auto submitted. So depending on the trainer, they would have set a particular amount as your tab switch. So the number of times you're tab switching, it will get detected and given to the trainer. So for instance, if the trainer has given 3 tab switch, the first time you do, it will just give you an error telling you have tab switched. The second time, the same error comes up that you have one more chance. The third time you do, it gets auto submitted. So do not tab switch. You always be in the same full screen. Do not try to exit your full screen as well. It is considered as a violation. So now once you have completed the test, you can click on submit test. It will give you how many you have answered, how many you have skipped, and how many you have unanswered in that particular test. So once you submit the test, it will take you to the home page, back to your home page. So once you're done with the test, you can go to your test tab and see over here, if it's completed, means it has got submitted to the trainer. If you have auto submitted, it will be given like this as auto submitted as your error. Okay. How much of your test you have written, once it's auto submitted, before that you will be awarded that amount of marks. Depending on the trainer, he may change it to 0 or he leave it as is. Okay. So once your test is completed, your trainer will be assigning you the marks. You can go to performance and check out the marks that you've got for that particular test. So this is where you're going to be taking your tests. Next, you have your mentorships. Your mentorship is a place where a group of students will be given a single trainer. They will be mentoring you on how to crack an interview. They'll be giving you small tasks, projects. So you have to complete it in that particular time that they're giving, and you have to submit the content to them. So even this has attendance. You have to click on scan QR and scan the QR code to get the attendance. Over here, you'll have the feedback and the marks. So in a single day, you can have multiple tests as well, and all the marks will be updated to you with the feedback that the trainer is giving you for that particular assessment that he is given. So you can see all the feedback over here throughout the mentorship batch. So from one trainer to another also you can get shifted depending on how you're performing. Okay. So this is about your mentorship batches. Even this has attendance, so you have to scan the attendance on the day when your mentors are going to ask you to come. So they will be notifying you that you have a mentorship batch on a particular day. On only that day you have to go attend that mentorship batch. This is about your mentorships. Then the last thing that we have is a very exciting thing to get earn a little money. It's called as refer and earn. So you can help out your friends also get to know about DCL, where we can help them also get placed. So how this works is, all you guys have to do is click on refer and earn, scroll down, you will have a form. Just fill out your friend's name, email ID, mobile number, branch that they want to join, the college name that they are from, and the program, that is it Python, MERN or Java that they want to join, and submit the referral. So once you submit this referral, we will be getting the details of you as well as your friends. So once they successfully complete their admission, you will get both of you are going to get an advantage. One is that whoever refers the friend will get 1000 Dhee coins. So you see the zero over here, it will be updated to 1000. So every referral for every single student, you will get 1000 Dhee coins as your wallet cash. Okay. So what this Dhee coins help you to do is, you can convert this Dhee coins to cash. So today the Dhee coin value is 0.6. So this value can vary. It can increase or decrease. Okay. So currently the value is at 0.6. So for one Dhee coin, if it's 0.6, for 1000 Dhee coins, it will be 600. So sometimes this can go to 1 rupee or 2 rupees. So if it's a day that it's 2 rupees, you will, for every referral, you will be getting 1000 Dhee coins, which can be converted to cash, which will be 2000 rupees. So what your friend gets an advantage is, he will be getting 1000 rupees discount for his entire fees. So the entire fees, it will be reduced by 1000 rupees. Okay. So here all you have to do is fill this form and send it out to us. Okay. So this is about refer and earn, where you can convert your Dhee coins to cash by just referring a friend of yours. To convert this to cash, first of all, you have to complete your KYC. So you have to click on complete KYC, add your account number, account holder name, phone number, IFSC code, and your bank branch, and also your passbook image, and then submit it. So once you upload the KYC, you can come back over here and go to your Dhee wallet. So in your Dhee wallet, you will have the coins that you have earned. So if you have referred 3 people, you will have 3000 coins. If you have referred 2 people, you have 2000 coins. And how many ever coins you have, it will convert it to rupees. Depending on that day's value, it will convert it into rupees. And if you have a positive value over here, you can, that is greater than 0, you can click on Encash coins. When you click on Encash coins, it will ask you to type down how many coins you want to encash. So you have, if you have 3000, you can just encash 2000 in a day, or just 1000. So depending on how much you require, you can encash so much amount of coins. And once you encash this, the details will be given to us, and we will be converting that coin into cash and giving it to you, giving it directly to your bank account. Then you have my purchases. Over here you can see all the purchases that you have done. That is, the number of courses you have bought from Decoding Lab will be shown over here. So the first, always once you get your profile, please go into your profiles and add these details, as it helps you to get placed faster. And you have to go into your careers to check what and all job descriptions have come to you, and if you can apply it, you have to apply for that particular JD. Okay, or you can meet your student admin to help you apply for the JD. So this was a walkthrough of how you will be using your portal. So any notifications that you're getting from the trainer or from the placement admins or from the student admin will directly come over here as announcements. So you can see all your announcement here as well, and it will also be visible in your mail. So you will get a mail of the announcements that we are making. So this is about the Decoding Lab application, and you will be using this for your attendance, for your placement drives, and for your tests. Okay, thank you.